Greetings, warriors. It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, hi. I kind of wanted to just sit down and record a life update video because, I want to get back into making things for this channel because I miss it. And I felt like I kind of needed to talk about things before, I just started making videos like normal and all of that stuff. So yeah, that's what this is. But if you aren't able to watch the whole thing, TLDR is I'm good. Videos should come eventually, but not like any sort of guarantee for anything or anything. But yeah, that's kind of the short of it. But the long of it, let's talk about the long of it, and I'll even talk about Fire Emblem Heroes a little bit in this. Because, oh boy, do I have things to say. Anyways, as you notice, I am using this cute little chibi little guy. It's still a work in progress. I kind of just have this here as so with ADHD, sometimes I kind of have a perceived difficulty of things where, even though if I want to do something, sometimes my brain likes to be like, nah, I know I want to do this, but there's too many steps. Nah. So I kind of have this set up to make it easier for myself because, if I get my model open, there's so many things I need to do, behind the scenes kind of thing that it takes a lot. And this is kind of here as when I want to record something but I do not have the energy to put into getting the model all set up, that I have something simple that I can utilize and still make things. I plan on adding more things to it because it's adorable and it's very fun to draw, and that explains the chibiness of me. But other things in life, I'm gonna kind of just do a general life update, and then we're gonna talk about Faye, and then we're gonna talk about my content for the channel. So this year has kind of been a year, hasn't it? I started the first 3 months of this year with bronchitis, which was so great. I loved it. I loved having bronchitis. Bronchitis made a lot of things very difficult, but during that time, I was making Chrysalis, my lovely music video, which, if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. Very good. Very good. But I dedicated a lot of myself making that. And once I was able to, be free from bronchitis, I was able to make things again and continue working on Chrysalis. And after producing Chrysalis, I kind of got burnout. I put so much of myself into making that, and you guys don't want to see the file for video editing. You don't want to see how many drawings that I've done for it. It was quite a lot of me creatively, and I'm very proud of it still. I'm very proud of it, but I definitely was burnt out. I squeezed the essence of myself into that, and I got really tired afterwards. But it's been about 3 months, and the 3 months of burnout is kind of coming to a close, which I greatly appreciate. I've been still doing things in the background while not making videos, so I've been doing a lot of research for my ASMR and Let's Talk Mom videos. I've been doing 2 different crafts for my ADHD Made Me Try series, which I want to record them so bad. I want to record them so bad. They're so fun to do. But I've been doing things and kind of just working on recuperating from that burnout, essentially. On top of that, work has just been a lot. I don't like talking about work, my normal day work on my channel too much because it's work, it's not something I love, and I want to kind of keep this channel to things that I love. But work has kind of been a lot lately, and it's been really draining. And one of the things with me is if I put my energy into something, I expect a little bit of energy back. And work hasn't been doing that, so it's been kind of hard for me to sit down and actually just record this life update video, which has been great. I love that for me. Other things, I've also developed joint pain, which has been so dandy. So dandy. It's joint pain all over my joints. not even like just my wrists, it's like my knees, my toes, my hips, and I'm like, this is so dumb. So I'm working on that. I'm working on getting that managed, but like, I meant to record this like at the beginning of September, but that's when I started developing my joint pain, and that has been awful. But yeah, that's kind of just life things. That's pretty much how life has been. And during this time of where I wasn't really making anything for this channel, doing any streams or anything like that, it gave me a lot of time to think about what I want to do with this channel, what I want it to be, what sort of things I want to make, and it kind of led to a lot of feelings around Heroes. So let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about that. Pretty much like the entirety, obviously, of my channel has been Heroes. I mean, I have been diversifying. Majority of my content on this channel has been Heroes, and I have mixed feelings about that now. I decided last year in May 2023 I wanted to explore what this channel meant for me and the things I wanted to make, and so that kind of meant less Faye reactions, obviously, and I'm happy that I did that. I really like what I want to do with this channel, like the ASMR videos, which I'm really surprised about by the reaction for. Like, just reading some of the comments that are tied to those, like, fills my heart with so much joy, and I love doing that because it is something that I'm really passionate about. The ASMR videos and Let's Talk Mom, because that's all about mental health, and I am such an advocate for caring for your mental health and caring for yourself, because I know how important that is, and I know how hard it is. Let's be honest, majority of our parents were not emotionally intelligent, and you know, I feel like I want to be able to impart that skill that I naturally have onto you guys, because I want y'all to be happy. But that's kind of led it to me only reacting to banners for Faye that I like, you know, characters that I like, dancers. Thanks to my lovely mods for letting me know during this past year about, like, you know, banners that I might be interested in reacting and stuff. But the less I had to kind of sit and make videos reacting to Faye stuff, the less I understood the game, honestly. Like, I didn't have to sit and read the skills, and Faye has definitely been going through its power creep era. And I really do, like, outside of making videos, try to sit and read the skills, especially, like, right after I stopped kind of making reaction videos. But, like, oh boy, I can't anymore. Like, yesterday, you know, there was a banner, you know, Tamara and Reagan and stuff. I sat there, and when Tamara's skills came on the screen, I was like, okay, I just can't read this. There's so much on the screen that so many words, I'm overwhelmed. So, like, I just gave up. I just gave up. But like, I didn't have pressure to kind of learn the language and learn the skills, and that pressure of, like, needing to make a good video as a reaction. So I definitely don't understand skills anymore in Heroes, and I think that's kind of one part of, like, what the rest of the things I'm going to be talking about. But so back when Summer Olivia came out earlier this year, I was still kind of, you know, in this state of, like, I'll make Faye videos about the things that I care about, and I really wanted to stream my polls. But that day was just a no good, really bad day, essentially. Like, I tried to get my model open, but it broke. I tried to get OBS open, but it broke. Heroes wouldn't open on my computer, and it just was so overwhelming, and I literally just got to the point of saying, I don't care. I was not in the mood to make entertainment from summoning, and I just didn't care if people wanted to watch. I mean, I did get Olivia. I did get her to +10 even with a lot of grinding. And it just kind of led me in the state of like, wow, I don't care pretty much. Afterwards, I canceled FayPass. Me, the person who, did so many reviews on Resplendent Designs because like that was something that really fueled me. I've had FayPass, oh my gosh, for like almost the entirety of its existence. I canceled it for like obviously the feelings that I had started growing and also like financial stuff as well because it's expensive. It's not worth it. But I stopped FayPass, and that was kind of a hard transition for me because with my ADHD, I thrive off of having auto battle. Just pressing it so I can run out of stamina, and I have it like sitting on there, and it's one of the things that stimulates me at my desk, and it was kind of really hard to just transition away from that and not having that. My brain really had a hard time. But now I'm like every other player without FayPass, and it kind of was a splash of water on my face and realizing, wow, the game kind of sucks. Like, realistically, like, I'm not a competitive Fae player. Let's be honest. I'm not big brain enough for that. I'm not. Like, I do arena runs just to get the ticket. I most of the time forget about Aetherid's existence until people are like, hey, you get rewards from that. And I'm like, oh, should probably do that. So, like, I'm not a competitive Fae player. So what do I play Fae for? I play it for the characters, I play it for the story, and how often do we get story? Once a month, and then we have our little side stories of seasonal banners, and yeah, that's not very often. All right, then gameplay. Let's do gameplay. Like, how do I like playing the game? Well, to be honest, never really played it. I did autoplay. Like, I just ran auto battle, and if I lost the battle, I didn't care. I never really sat and strategized. I never really did any of that. It was essentially just enough stimulation for me to be satisfied with auto battle. So kind of with that, it led me through this realization of how many problems that there were with heroes and that I wasn't really having fun with it. And why play a game that you're not having fun with, On top of that, I really became disillusioned with summoning in Fae. Like, seriously disillusioned with it. The mythic banner that had Hathorn and Azura, I was excited for it because I was like, ooh, I can finally get more Azura merges because I do not have a +10 attuned Azura, and I wanted that because I love Azura. And that time I didn't have FayPass, so I couldn't spark. I threw all of my orbs at that banner, and do you wanna know what I got? I had like, I think it was over 200 orbs. I got 2 Camillas and some other 5-star colorless characters because I didn't get green in every single circle. I didn't get Hathorn, which would have been nice to get. I didn't get a single Azura. And it made me angry. It made me so furious. I was like, I put in all of this effort in saving. I tried my best to pull for her. I was very, like, it made me so angry. There was no guarantee that I would get her since I didn't have FayPass. But I did eventually get her on the last day of the banner after insane grinding. And I was at a very high pity. I don't remember anymore exactly what it was, but I was at very high pity. And that was, I had to come to realize that I fell out of love with Fae. And Fae, when I made my channel, was my hyperfixation. And With hyperfixations in the past for me, it's never been, I've fallen out of love with it. It was always like something new caught my attention and pulled me towards it, and I could look back and be like, yeah, I could still go back to that and still be satisfied and be happy. But with Heroes, it's just, I don't feel that way. I have a lot of feelings that I'm still working out for Faye. But the basics of it is I still play Faye. I still do. I don't like play it as much as I used to. I don't really care too much about the game. I don't really care too much about the units. I don't really care too much about who the newest unit is, what game-breaking thing that they've introduced. And when they even introduced the new hero type yesterday as day of recording, like, I just didn't care. I'm at the point where I'm just watching the fire burn and I'm laughing at it, and that's kind of it. So, what does this mean for Heroes videos? I think I'm pretty much done. Which is really hard to admit because my entire channel started because of Heroes, and it's a lot to kind of grasp. And it's never like, I don't want you guys to feel like I'm in this emotional state because I'm like, oh, they're gonna be so disappointed, nobody's gonna watch my things, I want to make things that make people happy, yada yada. Because like, I know that the people that care about Pruitii will stay and watch. And if you care about Faye, you'll leave, and I'm okay with that. I really am. But it's just hard for me to kind of acknowledge that I need to let that go, and that the thing that started my channel is done for me, and it's a lot of feelings to process, and that's why I kind of had a hard time sitting and recording this video, is because it's a lot emotionally. It's a lot. With that, I want you guys to know that I'm definitely going to be unlisting a lot of my Faye videos. Mainly the trailer reactions, unless it was like a good trailer reaction. It's not deleted, it's just gonna be unlisted, so like you can still watch it, but it's not gonna be visible on my channel. So if you came to me for Faye only, I would love for you to stay. I really appreciate it, but I could definitely understand if you unsubscribe because I'm no longer really going to be doing Faye things. Yeah, that's kind of Faye. So with that, what does this channel become then? You know, let's talk about that. I want to continue doing the Let's Talk Mom and ASMR videos that I have been, and the newest series of ADHD made me try, even though that there's one episode of it out now. I have two more. But like, I want to kind of keep with that stuff. I want to make the things that make me happy. I can't really commit to any sort of consistent schedules because I don't know what life will be like in the future. I can't commit to that. I don't know how much energy I can dedicate to making the channel. And I still want to make things. I really do. Like, in a perfect world, I want to have a video come out every single week and for me to stream at least once every 2 weeks. But the world ain't perfect, ain't it? So it's, you know, there's so much want to do and so little time and energy, and I'm trying my best to do what I can to make me happy. And part of that is, you know, sitting down and talking with you guys about the future of the channel and all that stuff. Yeah. But I I don't want you guys to take this video about like what I said earlier, a little bit earlier, of like, oh, Pruitie's worried about setting us. Pruitii is worried about like making good things for us. Like, I am confident enough in my personhood that I know whatever I make, like, I'm going to be satisfied if people watch it or not. Like, I am not worried about that. I'm more so just kind of disappointed in myself for not being able to dedicate energy into this channel because I really do love it. I also kind of just want to play games, you know? I've been super into Wuthering Waves lately because Shorekeeper, oh my god, I love her. I'm going to be so annoying when she's actually out. I will stream my pulls for her because, like, I love her so much. But I want to do the things that make me happy, and can't really commit to what that will be. Who knows? Maybe next year I'll be kind of over doing the ASMR videos or Let's Talk Mom things, and I don't know, I'll be doing backflips or something. Imagine me doing backflips. A lazy Bob who doesn't like exercise. But I think that's pretty much it. That kind of summarizes everything that's been going on with me and, you know, what the channel will be like. Yeah, let me know how you guys have been in these past 3 months. Like, obviously I've been in and about in my server, but, you know, I just want to hear from you guys. How have you been? I hope summer treated you well, and I hope that the rest of 2024 will be good. We can do the best that we can, and we've got to try to choose happiness, which will actually be a video that I talk about on how to choose happiness, because yeah. Anyways, that's it for me. I'll see you guys when I see you. I hope it'll be a video next soon. Yeah. Thank you guys sincerely so much for watching and being here and liking the things that I make. And it makes me very happy that even though the era of Faye is ending, I am still happy that I have this channel and that I've been able to connect with all of you and make happy times. So, keep fighting your battles, drink some water, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodaloo!